drip.
Oh,
It's
God.
leaking in here.
Could someone call the tuck pointers and get Talented Bucket, please?
Yeah, contestants, pleased to make your acquaintance. How many people are playing?
Listen, had somebody vomit.
Flying solo. Great. Put your tray up, strap yourself in, and type in your name.
Brain.
Okay, you want a 7-question game, or you want a...
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is going to be the letter B. That's B as in barnacle.
Hey, hold that boom like you mean it, mister.
20 seconds.
Hurry up, that's 20. Ooh, 20 seconds. All right, listen. This couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. Easy. You got it?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9. 8.
Okay, get the desktop
7,
out of here. And
6,
go to black.
5,
All right, have a
4,
good one, everybody.
3.
My Little Doppelganger. Also available, My Little Split Personality and My Little Addiction.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yada, yada, yada. Well, all right, that's out of the way. The game of solitaire. That's okay, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. Okay, pick a cat. This category is known as You'll Laugh, You'll Cry. This one can net you $1,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Let's say you're watching a performance of Swan Lake when suddenly one of the swan dancers breaks into a swan song. The expression swan song means a farewell because according to legend, swans are supposed to sing when they die. She's probably dying from hunger. You ever seen them ballerinas? So thin, and they smoke so much, too. What a shame. All right, hit me. And this one is, if penicillin doesn't work, get the leeches. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Imagine the hospital drama ER were set during Europe's 14th century Black Death. Because it wasn't a commonly accepted remedy, which of these episodes would you not see? A cannon being fired in the hospital, doctors and patients engaging in sex orgies, Carol arranging dead animals around the ER, or Doug bathing a child in urine? Should have picked this. Rampant sex was not popularly believed to cure the plague, although it is my favorite cure for a headache. Okay, I need a category. The category, designer jeans and world cultures. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Considering the meaning of the brand name, which designer jeans would you expect to have been designed by merry bands of roving gypsies? Jordache, check. Gaetano or Sergio Valente? Let this be a lesson to you. Here's what you should have picked. Gaetano means gypsy in both Spanish and Italian. Oh, look, a crystal ball. I need a category. Oh, come on! It's just a category. Let's see what we got going. If you fall out of a tree in a forest, does anybody hear? $1,000 at stake on this one. Ears up. Which of these excruciatingly painful screams is an example of the Doppler effect? Is it... Ah! Ah! Is it... Bet you wish you'd pick this. When someone in a great amount of pain runs by us, their cries seem to get higher in pitch the closer they are to us, and just the opposite as they go away. That's the Doppler effect. Pay close attention the next time somebody runs by you in great pain. You just might learn something. Category, please.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Well, looks like this category is family drama is such a waste. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, let's say you're holding a big family reunion and you want to get really drunk so you don't have to deal with your relatives. Because of how altitude affects drunkenness, where should you hold your reunion if you want to get drunk the fastest? Venice Beach, Central Park, Mount St. Helens. The higher you are, the drunker you get. So a reunion on Mount St. Helens will help you get drunker faster to avoid your relatives. And who knows, maybe your annoying Uncle Wendell will fall into the volcano. All right, hit me. Now serving, where waving your shorts is patriotic. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, after years of democracy and overpriced t-shirts, the citizens of Banana Republic decide to change their form of government. At the newly opened Banana Oligarchy store, what law is most likely to be enforced? All parachute pants are owned by the state, a small elite decides who folds the sweaters, the manager is infallible, appointed by God, or war with the Gap requires a majority vote. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. In an oligarchy, a small group of people hold all the power.
I said you will buy that V-neck, damn it, and get your ass back to the full pants section before I have to get nasty.
Okay, pick a category.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
The category is all the news that tied one on. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Hey, you know the rating sweeps periods are coming when news reporters start doing sensational stories, right? Suppose a star reporter reprised the famous stunt of the late 1800s reporter Nellie Bly in order to boost ratings. Which of the following would you see? Bobby. Inspired by the novel Around the World in 80 Days, reporter Nellie Bly did it in 72. So Connie Chung could also go around the world in 72 days. I'll bet it'll do a lot more for ratings than making her Dan Rather's co-host. Okay, I need a category. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for English lesson.
One gibberish category coming up. One rude bitch. I'm gonna open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Now don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Alright, this one's for all you kids at heart out there. What popular phrase does this rhyme with? Why, ma'am, snubber, you argue. And remember, ignore the punctuation. First clue, you say it when someone calls your name. Run with it, type in your... Usually when you say things like, I am rubber, you are glue, it means you don't get along with someone. But have you ever tried getting in a rubber suit and covering your lover with glue? It's quite friendly. I need a category.
Reinovi is number 9.
This one's called Pencil Alternatives. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, I'm trying to remember what the name of that one toy thing is, and when you can help me out, buzz in and start typing. It's that thing kids draw with. It's filled with that silver gunk. To use it, you have to turn 2 knobs. And after you draw something, you can't shake it or you'll... It's all yours. The toy kids draw with that has knobs, silver gunk, and screws up if you shake it is an Etch-a-Sketch. Thank goodness someone invented something to replace the hard-to-use pencil. Category, please. Oh yeah, baby, it's the moment you've always dreamt of. It's time for a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Buzz in when the correct three-way member... Oh, somebody's in a hurry. Here we go. The category for this little number is all the livelong day. So it seems we'll be joined by morning, noon, and night. Here we go. And for goodness sake, be careful.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Well, that's all we've got. Let's see how it turned out. Wow, I'm just speechless. You're the best I've ever had, I swear. While I regain my composure, let's check out your overall score. So, let's see what we've got ahead of us here. Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth... Okay, pick a category. Pucker up for outer space kids are sissies. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, remember that TV program, The Big Blue Marble? Suppose the Earth really were a big blue marble and the universe were a big circle. If an extraterrestrial played marbles with the planets, how would it win our big blue marble? Shoot through the universe?
And if you look to your left, you'll see the popular wrong answer.
Ooh. The correct answer is... To win Earth, an alien would have to knock Earth out of the circle without the shooter leaving the circle. And you know how kids are with toys. Sooner or later, the extraterrestrial mom will be complaining about all the planets under the couch. All right, hit. Well, what do we have here? Let me see your thing. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey, remember Thing, that lovable severed hand from the Addams Family? Well, imagine this touching episode. In an attempt to be even more useful, Thing takes up palm reading. Considering the 4 major lines of the palm, which of these would Thing not be able to tell? The length of Grandmama's life, what lies in Cousin It's heart, Uncle Fester's face? No, Thing would be able to see that, and I think it would be a bottle of minoxidil. Let's take a look at the right answer. The love line is not one of the 4 major lines of the palm. The 4th one is the headline. The headline. So, looks like Thing would find out a little something about Gomez and Morticia's love life after all. Okay, I need a category.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
Shake hands with 4-letter word for what you don't know. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. So you like crossword puzzles, right? Well, see if you can solve part of one now. 1 across, Arthur Blank, crossword puzzle creator. 3 down, daily journal containing first crossword appearance. What 2 words fit these clues? Fox, Champagne Courier, Godfrey Daily News, Miller, Liverpudlian Review, or Win New York World? Arthur Wynn invented the crossword, and the first modern crossword was published in the New York World. And soon, delighted children all over the world discovered words like rattan and aves. Category, please. For your enjoyment, file this, you bastards! And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Okay, sit back, relax, and imagine it's April 15th, the tax deadline. As you're sitting there complaining while filling out your tax forms, which of these mutterings would be factually accurate? I wish the U.S. had skipped the year 1903. Progressive tax? How is this progress? Damn the French for thinking of this. Or, I can't believe I pay... 1861 was the first year the U.S. had an income tax. See, people have been swearing about it since the days of Abe Lincoln. In case you're wondering... U.S. income tax is a progressive tax. In other words, as your income progressively rises, so does your ability to find a tax lawyer who can get you out of paying. I need a category.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
Open wide and get ready for do-it-yourselfers. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Here comes the fun, kids. Get ready to finish this analogy. Pink Floyd is to Roger Waters as Riverdance is to... Roger Waters left Pink Floyd so he could make his own music, just like Michael Flatley left Riverdance to become Lord of the Dance. Too many artistic differences, I guess.
No, it's stomp, 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 not stomp, stomp, stompity, stomp, stomp. Oh.
All right. I got some good news for you. You're about to move into a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is... wash your filthy mind out. Okay, here's the bit. Okay, maestro, if you think you know the rules, I'll go ahead and put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Time, magazine or life. Lava. Self. Dove. Zest. L. Back to the one you skipped. Self. That's all she wrote. You only missed one. Not too bad. Let's add your winnings to your total. Okay, let's roll. Okay, pick a category.
Number 17.
May I introduce broken toes and severe groundings? One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Hey, did your parents ever yell at you after they stepped on toys you left lying around? Suppose that the inventor of Lincoln Logs left them strewn all over his floor. Which dad would be the one yelling at him to clean up his room? Milton Bradley, Abraham Lincoln, Frank Lloyd Wright, or Woodrow Wilson? For the curious, here's the right answer. The architect Frank Lloyd Wright's son, John Wright, conceived and marketed Lincoln Logs.
Ow! Gosh darn that kid! One of these days I'm gonna...
Frank, his toys wouldn't be on the floor if you'd build him toy chests without any damn windows in them.
I need a category. The selection is, very special episodes teach us the darndest things. $2,000 says you don't know this one. You know what time it is? It's time to reminisce about one of the Brady Bunch's greatest episodes. In the episode where the Brady family races across Kings Island to get Mr. As they race across the park, each Brady or Alice passes the tube on to the next refreshed Brady, much in the way ponies were traded to deliver mail in the Old West. And with the ground Alice was clearing, you'd think Sam was on the other end waiting with his, meat. Category, please.
Step right up for question 19.
Okay, give it up for rockin', rollin', and inventin'. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Hey, you know that band Jethro Tull and their big hit song Aqualung? No? Well, you should. Considering what Mr. Jethro Tull invented back in the 1700s, the band Jethro Tull should have written a follow-up song to Aqualung called what? Machine seed drill, instrument of torture, rigid airship, or cotton gin? Mr. Jethro Tull invented the machine seed drill. Then he grabbed his flute and pranced around like a ninny. Okay,
Question number 20.
And I believe this one's called Let's Think About Death for a Bit. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine this morbid scenario. You've chosen the perfect cemetery plot. Now you want a nice headstone to match. If you can't afford a granite headstone for your cemetery plot and buy a pomegranate headstone instead, what will your mourner... A pomegranate is a type of fruit. Just make sure you leave instructions in your will for your mourners to pick all the seeds and maggots out of your headstone before they eat. Okay, pick a category. Alright, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. Things I just won't swallow. Well, I don't know. I'll try just about anything once. At any rate, try and swallow this. Take a look at your final score. That's the game. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because... You don't know Jack!
Very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going. Raul, hon, we doing this again?
Congratulations! We had an opening on the high scoreboard. Well, thank you for filling our slot. If you'd like to play again, just let me know.
Like that's anything new.
Can't get to sleep at night? Might